Good morning. It is a beautiful, should be beautiful morning. It's about 4 o'clock now. And as of right now, we got this road to ourselves where we want to walk in at, and hopefully it stays that way. So, hopefully when it breaks daylight, old boy will be gobbling down in here. So, we'll see. I have not heard a soul. Not a peep. Absolutely nothing. I thought for sure they'd some come with gobble. I should be able to hear 3 from right here. I ain't even heard one. I don't know. I may walk onto the end of the road a little bit here in a minute. Give a couple calls, and if I don't do nothing, I'm getting out of here. Alright guys, I found 2 gobblers finally. Let's see. I found 2 gobblers. They're right here. They're right off the highway. But I think they're in that power line that runs through there. I can't tell for sure. I gotta figure out how to make a move on them. Because they're not gobbling much. They've only gobbled twice. My freaking truck. I mean, they're right off the highway. Let me figure something out. Slip across that swamp right there. I think them turkeys are in that power line. But they ain't gobbling but twice. I gotta start figuring out how to do something. got him. Freaking got him. I freaking got him, boys. Yes, sir. How did that freaking just happen? No freaking way. Oh my gosh. There's no way that just happened to me. But it freaking did. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No freaking way, cuz. There's no freaking way. Oh my gosh. How did I just pull this crap off? Oh my god. No way. There's no freaking way that just happened. That was, oh my gosh. That was so freaking close to me screwing up. It ain't even funny. Oh my god. No freaking way, dude. There's no freaking way that just happened. Come on, buddy. It's good. It's over with. It's done. It's done. It's done, buddy. It's done. It's done. It's over. Well, that definitely did not happen like I expected it to. Went from 0 to 100 in a real quick like fashion. We've got a beautiful, and I'm talking about a beautiful eastern wild turkey, 2-3-year-old bird, something like that. Long beard. Probably got 11-inch beard. Beautiful turkey I'm talking about. But the way this went down, y'all would not believe. Although you'll see it. But I went to a spot that I thought for sure I was going to hear a turkey in. 'Cause I heard 3 there the other morning. And I didn't, so I've been listening, and it's 7:40 now. I guess I spent about 10 minutes on that bird. But I was listening, and then I pulled up here. The road's about 175 yards up there. And I was listening from the pavement up there, and I heard one gobble, and it scared me to death because he was just right out here in this creek bottom right here, the edge of this swamp. And owl went off and he gobbled. Like I say, it scared the crap out of it at first. And just a few minutes later, he gobbled again. And I thought it was 2 turkeys, but I guess it wasn't. And anyway, I start slipping down here because I had to get off the highway for legal reasons, and because I wouldn't want to call him up there towards that highway anyway. I wouldn't want to have to do that. But anyway, come slipping down here, got in the edge of this bottom right here. And I was thinking the turkeys was in a power line across it at first. I got down here and I started hearing things move around in the leaves. You know, it sounded like, I mean, it didn't sound like turkeys. I thought it was going to be squirrels, but I sat down anyway to be safe. And sit there, and I just got my gun in my lap. And I look, and there's a turkey, and it's a longbeard. And he's just coming through this bottom, just feeding. And I have to wait on him to get out of my sight. And so when he did, I got situated. And thinking that he was going on, I just gave him a couple yelps and clucks. Just like that. And next thing I know, he's closer than he was the first time I saw him. I was like, crap, I shouldn't have done that. And then I seen him between two trees, seen his head. I was like, oof, he done picked me out. So he started doing this right here, this number, and popping them wing feathers. When he walked behind the tree, I threw up and I shot him. It took all of about 10 minutes from the time I heard him gobble to the time I shot him. If I hadn't called, he wouldn't even known I was in the world. I had to work. I tried to hunt for a little while opening day, but I had to work, and I had to work yesterday. Today's my first real day in the woods. And we got us one, and I'll take that all day long. That was an awesome hunt. It really was. Can't believe nobody was on him this close to the highway. I really can't believe nobody heard him, I guess. Maybe it was just an overlooked spot right here. He had been roosted right here beside this highway. Kind of crazy. But I've killed them right beside roads before.